right, we're here with a Boss Steel Blades exclusive for Great Eastern Cutlery 39, the Horse Rancher. This is knife number 391224, an Indian Paintbrush worm groove. Let's get into the model. So in 2024, Great Eastern Cutlery put out the 39s. This is a smaller pattern. It's a two-blade bare end jack. This is Northfield trim, so Northfield UN-XLD, jigged American cattle bone. All looks good. Here is your pin. Northfield UN-XLD. Good stuff. So, Great Eastern Cutlery released these in 2024. I missed the release. This is a pattern that just, I wasn't paying attention. I was chasing other things. I was speaking with Joel recently, and he's a big fan of the 39s. In fact, he's got quite a collection of them. And he had this one for sale, and I was looking for something new. And he suggested it to me, and we talked about it, so I ended up picking it up. Indian paintbrush comes from the coloring on the jig bone. Indian paintbrush is a wildflower that grows in North America. You get tones of yellow and orange and red with the flower, and that's where this name comes from. As far as the worm groove is concerned, worm groove and the jigging, this is something that was probably popularized by the Robinson Company and Case Knives in the early 1900s. You've maybe seen it a few other places. I know that I've seen it from Cooper Cutlery. I don't know if Great Eastern Cutlery has done it before this, but they're doing it here. So I think that it's interesting. It's machined in, so, but yeah, I can dig it. It adds extra character to the knife. You know, an extra element there. You've got a clip point and spay blade. That's what you're talking about on a knife. Full-size blades, mirror polished, cut swedges, long pulls. But that's Northfield territory. Let's have a look at the billboard. Northfield UN-XLD, jigged American cattle bone. Fluted bolsters, double fluting on them. Real nice back with the springs, brass liners. I believe that's a badge shield. This jigging is gorgeous. Look at that. Everything is done really well on this. They did a good job with these. Let's have a look at our tang stamps here. Northfield UN-XLD. Great Eastern Cutlery, Titusville, PA. And then on the spay, we've got the knife number 391224 and carbon for carbon steel blades. So full-size clip, full-size spay. Good action on these. No proud tips. No gaps you can see from the outside. I flushed this knife a bit just to open it up. I haven't sharpened it. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to this or if it's going to be a catch and release. It is a little bit small. Let's have a look around since we're talking about the size. You're talking 2.5 inch cutting, 2 3/4 blade, 3.5 handle. Look at the spay. Yeah, spay blade is the same. 2.5 cutting, 2 3/4 total. Something like that, fair to say. I appreciate the way this was put together. I mean, this jig bone is gorgeous with the worm groove in there. Like I said, it just adds character to it. I like the fluted bolsters. It's a bare end jack, so no bolster at the bottom. And I like this blade configuration. It's busy. It's busy, but it's also accessible. And I think that they sit really well in there. I think it was nice choices. I dig the way this color terminates on the bone. Not uncommon for us to see on Grayson cutleries, on the bone handles, where on the sides of the top of the covers and around the bottom and the sides, you terminate into a lighter color. In this case, it's kind of yellowish, almost whitish, but that makes sense given the Indian paintbrush. You know, that being the name of the cover material. Let's have a look here. Do we have gaps? Yeah, a little bit. I don't see anything else along the way, just a little bit at the top there. Give these guys a wipe. And almost flush at half on that spay. I mean, it's close. A little bit more proud on the clip, but nothing major. The knife has a nice profile. As far as comparison is concerned, here's a Grayson Cutlery 15. So these are very similar in size, maybe exactly the same in size. Certainly nothing you would notice in hand. So if you're a fan of the Grayson Cutlery 15, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, looking for a Grayson Cutlery 39. I mean, you're talking about the same size in an extremely well-made pattern. Good cover options, you know. The action is really good. Really good snap from both blades. And again, I mean, I flushed this a bit. I didn't take it too far. And I didn't sharpen it. And sharpening, carrying, using a knife usually helps to open up the joints as well, you know, after flushing. So, I mean, I think this would only get better with time. But it's got good snap on it. Good pull, good snap. The pull is good. This is all... There's no pinching this knife. I mean, not gonna happen. So this is all fingernail. I don't think I would want the pull any stronger given the fact that this is, you know, you're using your nail for this. And like I said, the snap is great. I got no complaints there. I think this is a beautiful pattern. I dig that profile. And I dig this clip point. They did a great job with that. I like the shape of it. I like how aggressively it comes up. Yeah. Hard to find anything wrong with this one. I wanted to bring it out. I wanted to show it. Get down in the comments. Let us know what you think. Do you have a 39? Did you have a 39? Is it one you've been thinking about? One you want to, you know, start hunting down until you find one? Get down in the comments. Let us know what you think, guys. And I'll see you on the next video.